back to my channel, and today we are going to discuss my 2024 WWE Royal Rumble top picks and predictions. So if you want to hear more about that, continue watching. I think I speak for every WWE fan. If you're a true WWE fan, the Royal Rumble is it's like the Super Bowl. Well, no, WrestleMania will kind of be like the Super Bowl of WWE, but I think a Royal Rumble is like the Super Bowl. Like, I just love the Royal Rumble because of the guest appearances, who's gonna win, and I just love it. So I'm gonna discuss my top men's and women's picks. I'm gonna discuss some of the other people I've been hearing that people have been throwing around. Discuss the people I think should win, and I'm gonna give you our reasoning because I'm going to bat for these people and why they should win. I already have storylines made up for how these people should win. Like, y'all, I'm dead serious on this, okay? So let's start with my top picks, and I'm reading my picks off of Notion. So we're going to start with my very first pick, and we're going to do the men's first because I feel like I got some hot takes for the women, so I want to save them last, but we're going to do the men's first. We're going to do the men's. Okay, so my first pick that I want to win the Royal Rumble is Sami Zayn, y'all. I get goosebumps thinking about Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's been out now for, I think it's been a month now. I think Drew McIntyre injured him back in December. I can't remember. I think Drew McIntyre injured him back in November or December. I want to say December with a leg injury. Well, he really needed time off, so they just wrote him off to have a leg injury, y'all. But he hasn't been in the main event scene. He hasn't been on Raw for a month. So I would love to see Sami Zayn not only make his comeback in the Royal Rumble, but y'all, I think he's going to enter maybe like mid-card, maybe like number 13, 14. And if he does, y'all, just know I said it first. I think he's going to enter maybe 13, 14. And I think, y'all, he might win. But I just love Sami Zayn's character. I love that he literally, when you watch him, you want to root for him. Like, if you go back to Elimination Chamber, my match of the year, which was Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn in Canada, it was literally one of the best matches, from the crowd, from him coming out, his appearances. I just think he's the character you want to root for. So I would love to see him finally get an opportunity to headline WrestleMania. My next pick for the Royal Rumble, this one might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think Gunther. Y'all, if you have not been watching WWE, Gunther, right now, he's the Intercontinental Champion, and he's held the title for more than a year. I want to say in a couple of months, it'll be a year. But y'all, Gunther is a beast. I just love that he is so good at wrestling. When you watch one of Gunther's match, you are literally eyes locked in because of how powerful he is, how his character is. He's just a good match. And then when you watch previous Royal Rumbles, he does absolutely amazing in previous Royal Rumbles. He literally went the distance. I think he has the longest time in any Royal Rumble. He stayed in a match, I think, 1 hour and 11 minutes or 14 minutes. I can't remember. But he beat I forgot who held the record before him. I think it was Chris Jericho. Don't crucify me if it was not Chris Jericho. But he literally has lasted the longest in any Royal Rumble. And I can just see it, y'all. I just think Gunther could have a strong possibility of winning the Royal Rumble because he's already shown he can go the distance. I just think he can do it. I think he can do it. I never saw myself picking a heel to win, but I think Gunther can do it. Like, just his skill set, his character. He's the one to watch out. I'm telling y'all, he's going to come in at 1 or 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure he's going to come in at 1 or 2 because the last Royal Rumbles he's come at 1 or 2. And I think he's going to win. I said it. My last pick should come at no surprise because he's literally my favorite WWE wrestler of all time. And he just made his comeback. CM Punk. Y'all, I think CM Punk is going to win. And I think he's the favorite to win because, one, CM Punk has never won a Royal Rumble. Not that he needs it, but I just think it makes sense for him to win because we all want to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. But I just think CM Punk should win because, one, he's never won one. And two, I just think CM Punk needs his flowers. But I just think it would be so cool to hear, like, his theme music and him being the last one. Like, so these are the people I've been hearing to win the Royal Rumble, but I don't really agree with them, and I'm going to tell you why. So the first person that I've been hearing is, of course, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. I love Cody Rhodes. I get goosebumps every time he comes out. Every time I hear his music, like, whoa, I love it. I love Cody Rhodes. But I just think Cody Rhodes already had his time. He won last year. That was awesome. That was amazing. He came back from his injury that he had, and then he came back, won the Royal Rumble. That was great. In 2023, y'all, I just think Cody Rhodes' time to win the Royal Rumble has passed. He won it already. He went the distance. He went to WrestleMania. He didn't win. Nor do I see him in Roman Reigns. Again, we seen that last year. I don't think we should have a repeat of the main event. And I don't think we need a repeat of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, because honestly, I think he would lose again, because the bloodline's going to get involved again and he's just going to win. And I love Cody Rhodes, y'all. I don't want to keep seeing him lose at WrestleMania. Like, I just don't want to see it again. Another person that I've been hearing, but I just don't want to see, and this, y'all, don't crucify me. This one is a hot take. It's The Rock. The Rock, if you didn't know, he just made his debut back on SmackDown, and he did the whole, should The Rock sit at the bar? Should The Rock sit at a booth? Should The Rock sit at the head of the table? Y'all, when he said that, I went nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I went nuts. But I personally don't want to see, okay, let me not lie. I would love to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. I just don't want to see it this year. I don't. Because CM Punk has entered the picture, y'all. If CM Punk did not come back this year, and CM Punk did not say he was entering the 2024 Royal Rumble, I would have pushed for The Rock to win. I would have said, yes, The Rock should win. He should go on and face the bloodline. But I think they could do The Rock versus Roman Reigns and maybe next year and just draw it all out. Let's start now by having The Rock appear here and there, and let's have them get into a little feud or not, and let's make it the headline in WrestleMania 41. Now, do I see a strong possibility of The Rock entering? I think The Rock is going to enter the Royal Rumble. The next person I'm going to say, y'all, is a hot take too. Don't burn me. L.A. Knight. Yeah. I love LA Knight. When everybody saying LA Knight, yeah, I loved it, y'all. I literally love when LA Knight comes out. When I hear the LA Knight, I love it. But I just don't see LA Knight winning, because this is my prediction, y'all. Listen to it. I don't see LA Knight winning the Royal Rumble, because I think LA Knight should take on Logan Paul for the United States Championship. I think he should take on Logan Paul. I don't see him. First off, I don't want to see him again versus Roman. We already got that last year. It was a good match or whatever, but he lost. Okay, I don't like seeing matches that we just saw again and it's gonna be the same outcome. I don't think LA Knight. I love LA Knight, y'all. Yeah, I don't think LA Knight has what it takes to dethrone Roman Reigns. I just don't. Not with the bloodline lingering around to distract the ref and to beat him up and stuff. I just don't see him. Okay. And this is the last person I've been hearing a lot that people have been saying is Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre. He's kind of like a heel now, but not really a heel. I don't know what he's portraying right now, but I think, again, with everybody else, I just think his time has passed. Like, he won the Royal Rumble already. He's faced Seth Rollins already. He's lost, literally, y'all. He's lost the last couple of times he's faced Seth Rollins. He's lost against Roman Reigns. I just don't want to see it again. I don't want to see them fighting again. I just want Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns to have new... I think that's where I'm going at. I want Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns to have new opponents. I want to see them fight people at WrestleMania they've never fought before, so the matches won't get predictable. And I love Drew McIntyre, though. Like, I love the Claymore. I love when he comes out. Like, I love just the knife and the sword. I love it all, but I just don't see him winning the Royal Rumble. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't see him winning it. I love him, though, but I just don't see him winning it. Not because CM Punk is in, y'all. Because CM Punk is in, and CM Punk is gonna win. So to reiterate my top pick, if I could pick out of Gunther, CM Punk, and Sami Zayn, y'all, it's so hard, y'all, because my top pick is CM Punk, but I would not be mad if Sami Zayn or Gunther won. I would love if CM Punk won. But again, it kind of just stays at the back of my head. CM Punk does not need to win to set up a match between the two main eventers at WrestleMania. He doesn't need to. But I think I'm going for Sammy. I'm going to say Sammy, y'all. I'm going for Sammy. I don't think it's going to happen. I think CM Punk is going to win, but I want to root for Sammy. Okay, we root for Sammy over here. Now we're going to move on to my women's pick for the Royal Rumble. And these were kind of simple. I only have two picks that I really want to see win, y'all. And this is like straight to the point. So my first pick for the women's Royal Rumble is Bayley. I think Bayley should win because, y'all, it's about... To quote Lizzo, it's about damn time, okay? Bayley is not only a part of the 4 horsewomen. I feel like people forget that It's Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. I feel like they forget that Bayley also helped usher in this new generation of women, badass women that came in and took over the WWE. I feel like she's forgot a lot. And I don't know, it's because when she first debuted, I love Hugger Bayley. I love the doom 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 doom. I love everything's going up. I love Bayley. When I first saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's such a likable character. And I love Bayley as a heel. She's the only, not the only, it's a couple women that make me laugh on WWE. She's one of the women that makes me laugh. I love when she talks to the rest. I just love Bayley. And I think it's about time that we give her her flowers and make her win the Royal Rumble. And this is how I see it, y'all. Y'all know I got to think of these storylines for WWE, even though this one is already written. First off, y'all, Damage Control, we've been seeing this for the last couple of months or so, kind of the rotting of Damage Control, right? The only person that doesn't see it is Bayley. I don't know how she doesn't see it. But Damage Control is slowly slipping from under her. Just last week, they didn't even help her. Usually they help her cheat against the people she's competing against. They didn't even help her. And then their excuse, Dakota Kai's like, oh, we just thought that you could face Bianca on your own. When did y'all start not cheating for her? Y'all just woke up one day and said, we're just not going to cheat for her. No, okay? So so it brings me to the point that the Damage Control is crumbling, right? I see this. I see that on this episode of SmackDown coming up, and then the SmackDown before, because I think we got two more SmackDowns. We have this SmackDown coming up this week and the next week. I think something's going to happen and Damage Control is going to turn on Bayley fully. They're either going to beat her down, beat her up, jump her or whatever, and then she's going to enter the Royal Rumble, and then she's going to win the Royal Rumble, and then she's going to pick Io Sky, y'all. Io Sky is also in Damage Control, okay? She's going to pick Io Sky as her opponent for WrestleMania, y'all. I can already see it. My next pick to win the Royal Rumble, y'all, and this might be a stretch because I don't even know if she's signed to WWE, y'all, but it's Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné, y'all. I love Sasha Banks. She's one of my favorite WWE women. I would love to see her make a return back to WWE, and then on top of that, win the Royal Rumble. Are you kidding? Oh, I would love to see her come back and win the Royal Rumble. Why? Because again, she deserves it, okay? She deserves it. She's worked her butt off at wrestling. She's a great wrestler. Not only is she a great character worker, okay? She's a great technical wrestler. Like the moves that she does, you can tell she's loved wrestling since she was younger, and it just shows in the ring. Like, to me, Sasha Banks leaves it all in the ring, and I love her for that. Like, I love her for that. So I would love to see her make a surprise return, because right now it's up in the air. Will she sign back with WWE? Will she sign with AEW? I think she should sign back with WWE because Vince McMahon is not there no more. And I think Triple H would treat her very, very well if she signs back with WWE. So y'all, these are the women's names that I've been hearing floating around that people think might win the Royal Rumble. And I'm going to tell you why I probably don't think so, or why I probably can see it. So first name is Jade Cargill. So if you don't know who Jade Cargill is, I didn't find out who she was until she signed with WWE because I don't watch AEW. So Jade Cargill came from AEW, and I don't know if she was a big star at AEW. I don't watch AEW, y'all, because they come on TBS. I don't have cable, and Hulu want to charge too much for me to watch it. So I don't watch AEW. I've never seen her wrestle though, but she has an awesome physique. And people have been saying she might win the Royal Rumble. Not only they're saying she's going to debut at the Royal Rumble, but they're also saying that she's going to win the Royal Rumble because one, it's her debut, and I think they're trying to make her this big, huge star, and they're like, let's debut her at Royal Rumble. Let's make her win the Royal Rumble. And then, y'all, the Royal Rumble is in her home state. She's from Florida, and the Royal Rumble is in Florida. So I think they're trying to push it to make her win. But the reason why I don't agree, I don't know. I'm not a big, again, my little thing for the Royal Rumble this year is I feel like they should give it to people that deserved it, that have worked hard for it, and we should give them a Royal Rumble win. And she's debuting. I don't think they should make her head too big and make her debut and also make her win. It's Becky Lynch. Y'all, I love Becky, okay? Big time Bex. Becky 2-time. Becky two belts. Big time Bex. The man. I love Becky. I love Becky Lynch. And I'm torn for this one because I can see Becky Lynch becoming the second women Royal Rumble winner. I can see it. Because who else could be the second? Who else could be the second one to win? Why not? Make it Becky Lynch. I just feel like I want Bayley to win it more. I love Becky. Maybe I'm being a hating hoe. because I really don't have a strong reason why I don't want Becky Lynch to win. I just don't want Becky Lynch to win because I want Bayley to win. Like, I'm not hating on Becky Lynch. I love Becky Lynch. Literally, I love watching her wrestle. I love Becky Lynch. I just want Bayley to win it more. It's Bianca Belair. I love Bianca. I'm on my own. Against the wall. I love that. I don't even know if that's the lyrics. I don't know if that's the lyrics. I think it is. I don't know. I don't want to see Bianca win because I want Bayley to win. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to see Bianca win. I don't know. I just think time has passed for Bianca. I don't think I want to see. I don't want to see Rhea Ripley versus Bayley, and I don't want to see again Io Sky versus against Bianca. We've been seeing that, y'all. They have faced each other so much last year. I think they faced each other like 5 or 6 times. I don't want to see it no more. I don't want to see them two go against each other anymore. I don't want to see it. I just want people to have fresh opponents. And a side thought, Bianca versus Jade Cargill, dream match. DM. Who am I? DM. Dream match. It would be a good match. It would be basically power versus power, y'all. Like, the last person I've been seeing a lot is Liv Morgan. We haven't seen Liv in like almost 6 months. So I'm thinking they're trying to make her return and then make her win it all, because it would make sense storyline wise to have Liv Morgan win, because then she'll take on Rhea Ripley and she'll get her revenge basically by beating her at WrestleMania. I don't want to see the match, y'all. I don't think, and I like Liv Morgan. I've never really got fully on the Liv Morgan train to really say, oh, I love Liv Morgan. I love her theme music. Like, I love when she's like, watch me. I love that. And I love when she bends over the rope. I think that's cute. But I never really got fully behind her. I don't think she has what it takes to beat Rhea Ripley. Again, with Nia Jax, I've been hearing that as of lately. On the last episode of SmackDown that I watched, Nia Jax came out and was like, oh, when I enter the Royal Rumble, I'm going to squash you. But I don't see Nia Jax. I don't want to see Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley. I just think it's no character there. It won't be a good match. I'll turn it. I'll be bored. So I don't want to see Nia Jax either. I want to see Bayley. So, y'all, my final answer for the Women's Royal Rumble winner, I think y'all got it by now. Bayley. WWE, if you love me, you will make Bayley walk out of there with the win. Now I'm gonna give y'all my prediction on who's gonna make like their big returns back to WWE. That I just think it's gonna shock, the ones I think is gonna shock the crowd and make their big appearances. So AJ Lee, if you don't know AJ Lee, she was a part of wrestling 10 years ago. AJ Lee's been going a while, y'all, but she had Light It Up. She had her little theme music. She was so cute, but she left the WWE. She retired in like 2014. She's married to CM Punk, and since CM Punk came back, it's been rumors circling that AJ Lee will come back. She'll make an appearance. She'll do this. She'll do that. And I hope AJ Lee comes back, y'all. I love watching AJ Lee, especially when she was in the WWE. I love watching her matches. I think the crowd will go crazy if AJ Lee came back and made a return. And I already touched on this one earlier, but I'm putting this with God's hand. I hope Sasha Banks signs back with WWE. I don't think I should cross my fingers because that rejects it. I think Sasha Banks should shine back with the WWE and make her debut at the Royal Rumble. I touched on this also earlier. I think Sami Zayn is going to come back to the Royal Rumble, and I think he's going to win. Next, I talked on this earlier as well. I think The Rock will come back and make an appearance at the Royal Rumble. If he wins, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't win, but I think he will come. And I think you know what? And I think The Rock will be number 30, y'all. If The Rock enters the Royal Rumble, I think he'll be number 30. Brock Lesnar. We've not seen Brock Lesnar since SummerSlam. Ooh, I cannot remember. The Brock Lesnar has been gone for literally over like, okay, if it was like SummerSlam, he's been gone for over 6 months. And I love him when Brock comes out in the Royal Rumble because he be clearing house. He be throwing out like 12 niggas. 12 people. He be throwing out a lot of people. So I'm interested to see him come back. Now, if they make y'all, but what I'm not interested in is if they make Brock Lesnar win. Don't make Brock Lesnar win, WWE. Just make him come back. Make him come back and make him do his little do. Make him do all that, and then make him come in and make Michael Cole say, "The Beast incarnate." Is it Brock Lesnar? Do all that. Don't make him. I bet not see Brock Lesnar holding his hand up as the one that wins. No, but I want to see him come back because I love when he comes and hit his F5s and he hits his spears and he hits his German suplexes. Suplex City. suplex. Like, I want to see that, but I don't want to see him win. Why is this? It's not even funny. Yeah, Brock Lesnar definitely is going to make a return. And the last person that I have that's probably going to make a return that I want to see come back, because I didn't realize I missed him so much until every episode of SmackDown kept coming on. And I'm like, where is Sheamus, y'all? I don't know. I think he had an injury. I didn't look too much into it, y'all. But I would love for Sheamus to come back. I don't know the seriousness of his injury, but I hope Sheamus could come back, y'all, because I miss Sheamus. I miss him. So hopefully he can come back. I would love to see him. He crossed my mind the other day, and I was like, I'm definitely going to put Sheamus on this list as who I think should make a return back, because he's been gone. I would love to see Sheamus, y'all. And the last category I'm going to discuss is who I think will make their debuts into the Royal Rumble this year. So first, we're going to talk about Tiffany Stratton. I love Tiffany Stratton. I love her persona. I love her character. She's incredible in the ring. When people have the persona and character that she has, which is like the ditzy, the blonde, tippy, and all that, they usually can't wrestle that good. But she can wrestle good. When she went against Becky Lynch for that NXT women's title, girl, she left it all in the ring. That prettiest moonsault. I just want to see her debut. And the next one, y'all, is not really a debut, because he's literally been on SmackDown, I think 3 or 4 times now. Carmelo Hayes. I definitely think it's time for Carmelo Hayes to come fully on to WWE. The last person who I think is going to make their debut at the Royal Rumble, and I think it should be Braun Breaker. I think I heard that he did a little stint on like SmackDown or Raw, but I didn't watch it. I wasn't watching it at the time, but I just think he's ready. I would love to see him in there. If y'all seen him, he's a beast in the ring. Like, he be throwing people left and right. Like, he comes out, he reminds me of Brock Lesnar, but he's not as scary. Brock Lesnar is scary. Looking at him, I'm freaked out. Braun Breaker, looking at him, you're like, oh, that's Braun Breaker. But when you see him in the ring, he's like, it's really good. So I love to see Braun Breaker. If you made it this long, thank you for watching my video. This video is going to be so long, y'all, but I didn't realize I could talk about, well, I did realize it. I could talk about wrestling literally for hours straight. Hopefully this video is not an hour, because I don't think first off, I don't think nobody's going to watch it. No, we're trying to speak positive. People are going to watch it. I think it's less likely that people will watch it for an hour. But if you stayed this long, thank you so much for hearing my WWE Top Royal Rumble 2024 picks, and bye.